We are here with Hawaii head coach Charlie Wade, student athletes Louis Sakanoko, and championship most valuable player Adrien Roure after a 3-1 win in the Hawaiian Islands presents the 2025 Outrigger Big West Men's Volleyball Championship Final. First, coach, just an opening statement about tonight's victory.
Yeah, obviously, nice performance for us. We really made progress with serving. You know, it's something we pride ourselves on. I thought we probably had our best serving night of the year. Maybe not in terms of the number of aces, but the efficiency was impressive. For two sets, we played really kind of error-free offensively. I think we hit 500 in the first set and 600 in the second. Really, really efficient. Only one service error in the second set. And that kind of set us in. The third, they made a run early, and we did a nice job at the back half of the third set, getting back into a nice offensive rhythm and side out, and had some good service turns to make that at least somewhat interesting. And then the fourth set was, highly played by both sides and back and forth. And just proud of the guys and for showing up and putting a big-time match together for us.
We'll open it up to questions from the media. Please state your name and organization before asking your question.
Billy Hull with the Star Advertiser. Louis, can you just talk about that trophy right there was hanging in the balance in that fourth set, and you're back on the service line, and you ripped 2 monster serves, and I'm just kind of curious what you were feeling, and how much confidence did you have back there after, having a night like you were having tonight with all the big serves you were hitting? Just how were you feeling on the service line at that moment?
Oh, feeling great, definitely. That was hard at the beginning. I didn't make a mistake, but I didn't just feeling really great, like ends on ball and everything. But at one moment, I need to take my responsibility too. That's my second year here, and if I can show anywhere I'm a valuable player and I can ace, I can score, I can defend, I can pass. I think it's just like a little bit of everything. Yesterday was a tough night for me on serve. I just locked in. I was like, yeah, I need to help my team. It's not like just bombing serve. Try to be smart if my toss is not great and everything. But yeah, I did a pretty great job on that, so that was definitely a great night.
24 times, 1 error, 96%. That'll get it done.
TJ Bashir's VB ELO report. Adrien, huge weekend for you. Do you feel like you can replicate this in the national tournament? And what's kind of going through your head with all the accolades?
Sure, I'm pretty confident about my game, so I'm pretty sure I can be that good even during the tournament. And I don't know, I just love to play volleyball, especially here, and I just want to play more. And to play more games, we need to go to Ohio, and for that we need to win yesterday and today. So it's that simple. I just want to play more and make me play good.
Brian McInnes with Spectrum News Hawaii for Coach Wade. Did you get a sense that at some point, maybe tonight, that Nikolov would have like one pretty momentum turning kind of service turn in him, and how did you feel like you guys responded?
Well, I was expecting it in each of the previous 8 sets that we played against him. He didn't get an ace until the 9th set, and the first one was a net cord that hit and fell, and that gave him the next turn, and then he absolutely detonated a couple. And look, I give Alan credit because, he's so impactful that we had set it up so we would receive with 4 every time he went back to serve. He came out in that third set. They had spun it 3 times, and they got us in a 3-man rotation and bigger seams, took advantage of it. Fourth set, we spun it back, and I guessed right. You're kind of guessing, and they started in 4, and we started in 4. So we were able to get back into the 4-man with him at the service line. It also put Tread up there, and Tread's a much more effective blocker right now than Finn was. So it got him up blocking a little earlier too. So, just some of that, the chess matches going on. But look, Nikolov, when we played him a few weeks ago, you didn't think he'd go 6 straight sets without him getting anything. That is an impressive skill set that he has for sure.
Christian Shwabuku, Aloha State Daily. Adrien, have you had a chance to talk to your family after today's match, and what did it mean to you to have the performance you did with them in the stands?
Yeah, the first thing they told me is that I'm lucky to have them because every time they come see me, I win. So
They go to Ohio?
They pay the ticket. No, yeah, for sure. Being able to play in front of my family, obviously it's far, and I don't know. even my cousins I don't see a lot, like once a year, and we never see each other play. So I'm just happy to show them like how I can play.
Justin Baptiste, Guava Press Media. I mean, we could talk about the crowd having an effect on the game, but how did you guys not only just keep you guys' composure, but also keep the confidence throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I felt pretty calm the whole time, you know. Maybe I'm just getting old, but it was like, you know, I just think these guys, I could tell the energy that they had, the dialogue that they were having was meaningful and accurate. So for me, you know, that's when I can kind of step back a little bit. The work's already been done. You know, the crowd's just there to push these guys, and you can see that they're feeding off the crowd. And really, like I've said, I mean, it's such a motivating thing to have that many people there cheering for you. So we're very appreciative of them being here, and I said, super proud of the guys just embracing the moment and not just being meat-headed and screaming and yelling, but really cerebral, meaningful dialogue going on throughout how to receive, how to defend, you know, just tactically what we're doing. It's a nice night for sure.
Rob DeMello, KJON. Adrien, coach, has been saying it all year. He said it on the microphone in the middle of the court about this being the best place to play volleyball in the world. You getting to experience this really for the first time at this level, your thoughts and how much do you agree with him?
I mean, yeah, like it's the only place on earth when you finish a game, if you lose or win, it's the same. Like every fans here, you know, like they really consider you as people of your family, and it's just really great. And you want to like they show you so much love during the game and after games that you just want to like give 100% at every game to, you know, yeah.
And Coach, the whole talk heading into this tournament was how many teams will the Big West get, and for your team to be able to control their own destiny like that and take it out of the equation and say, we're going to earn it this way, how proud are you of them?
Yeah, and I mean, look, and it's what I've said. Like I said, I'm still pissed about 2018, and ever since then, it's like, look, we know there's going to be a championship match. We have to be in it. We have to win it, and anything else is out of our control. And then there were times this year when we got to the point, to use the phrase that you said, at this moment, we now control our own destiny. Early in the year, there's so much going on and stuff, but you start getting down to the end, it's like we control our destiny, and certainly had that front of mind coming into this week that we knew if we played good 2 nights in a row, we'd be champions.
Michael Escaro, Hawaii Sports Radio Network. What can you guys say about Finn Kearney at the opposite, you know, coming in place of Christian injured? I think it was the first or second set where he had like 3 or 4 points to take you guys from like 19-19 to 23-20. What you guys can say about him, just kind of being ready and at the opposite position?
I think no, Finn is a really great player. He's in a tough position. You don't play a lot the whole year, and one guy is injured, and you need to replace Christian Tetritsky. Like it's not like just a random guy. He was the go-to guy of the team, and he did a really great job adapting with the setter, playing with the full crowd, and just like take his spot. So yeah, no, definitely he did a really, really great job about that, and we're super confident about all our bench. To be honest, like if tomorrow anyone is injured, I think everyone will have a really depth bench. So no, definitely really, really great job. But that's the same thing. Clay started to play after I went, and if Clay needs to play again, he will be there. And that's just like how it is. The B team is always ready to go in and prove they're the best. So, yeah, that's why we have Hawaii.
Coach, just to kind of follow up on that, though, can you just talk about maybe the gratification of what this team has been through where you lose a guy like Christian, that's not easy to kind of make up for that and be standing here at the end. And I know we talked at the beginning of the year, you're never going to use the term young, but these are freshmen playing in a tournament like this for the first time. Just can you talk about the process it's been just the last 3 weeks without Christian to get to this point and then win tonight?
Yeah, you know, again, you just got to be proud of the guys stepping up, and it's the hard work that went into it in the fall and throughout the year. You know, that's why, like, in January and February, when I'm rolling out different lineup out there, and it's like, you know, we're not just throwing the starters out. We are developing the bench and developing the, you know, the depth and meaningful. Like, we go on the road, you know, down in North Carolina. We play the whole second team. Let them get out there and prove. Because at the end of the year, when you need them, they're going to be more comfortable. You know, Finn's done. He's played left and right in the same match. You've seen that. You know, and he's a really talented player. He worked hard all year to take advantage of this opportunity. If he'd kind of checked out and been, you know, disappointed that he wasn't playing all the time, he would not have been able to play to the level that he did this week. You know, we hope we get Christian back. It's been 3 weeks. It's another couple of weeks away. You know, Christian is, you know, one of the top 4 or 5 point scorers in the country. He's a dominant player. But if he's not ready to go, like you said, we know we got other guys that are going to step up and give us a chance to win.
David with the Star Advertiser. Congratulations. Coach Knife said that the key to the match was the beginning and looked like it. He talked a little bit about that their serving wasn't as they weren't getting as much as they normally would out of their serving, and how much of that was you guys receiving, and how much and the hitting was so efficient. Was it just everything all together that made their serving, that made they look ordinary, and you guys were just so efficient? Was it all the above?
Yeah, we passed really well, and that was the same thing when we beat them a few weeks ago. We kind of neutralized. They're kind of pretty terminal from the service line. You know, they came into the weekend serving kind of where they are, 78% tonight. That's kind of where they've been on the year. After the first set, they were serving in bounds at 86%. Like, it was like, dang, if they're going to do that. And I just said, look, everything reverts to the mean. They're going to get back down to around their 77, 78%. We're at 83%, and we were lower. We missed 4 times in the first set. We were at in the 70s. And when that goes back to the, you know, we end up serving 85, 86%, which is a little better than that we've been on the year. And they got back to the regular number. So the serving, you know, like I said, I think kind of leveled off. The difference was our ability to receive. You know, you look at the number of aces we gave up, but those all kind of came in that run in the second set. Yeah. You know, and there was a couple early on that were out balls that we played. You know, that's not a straight shank. That's a little different. So like I said, I think the main reason why we won is our ability to receive. You know, Leo Choi is, you know, proven that he is, if he's not the best libero in the country, he's certainly among them, and the only libero in the Big West to be recognized this year, which says a lot, in the best league in the country. And Adrien and Louis have been really good against a dominant serving team like that. You know, at the end of it, it's pretty simple. You know, volleyball comes down to serve and pass. You know, and we were good tonight in both those areas.
Next question.
Louis and Adrien, what does it mean for you guys to be able to have a chance to compete in the NCAA tournament, especially after the team, you know, missed out on it last year?
I was there last year, so I can talk a little bit more about it. We're really excited. So it's a new thing for us, definitely. And we lost against UCI last year, so it's like a revenge both times. And be able to beat Long Beach is a really great thing for confidence too. We beat the first team in the country right now, and beat them in 4 sets, and we really controlled the game. So for confidence, it's always better. And I think we just did a great job. Even with injuries and everything, we all take our responsibility. Adrien made 2 great game. We serving great, we passing great, and I think we're just starting to be more consistent too. So I think we just need to keep going, and I don't even know what's gonna happen in the NCAA tournament, but I'm confident we're gonna do our best to represent Hawaii there, and we're really excited.
Good luck, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
So much.